Hey guys, it's me again. Um, so I've been in France for a month now, and it's been pretty lonely, pretty frustrating. It's just been a lot of emotions, and it's kind of hard to sum it all up, but I'm gonna try. So first week, I was a mess, absolute mess. I was missing all of my family and my friends, but I loved it here. But I was not expecting how different it was going to be, and culture shock hit me immediately. And it was just really hard for me to get acquainted with the fact that this is my reality, this is what I have to deal with for the next 6 months. And So I was not really, I loved it here, but I wasn't happy. I was really sad. I was really conflicted. And I didn't have any friends, so I was super alone. And I just felt like no one understood me. And like all of my friends across the world are just like having a great time. And it was just like, I'm not having that great of a time. So I was really sad. Second week was just as bad as the first, but it was getting better because I was understanding more French and understanding the language a little bit better. But still, like, didn't have any friends. School hadn't even started yet, and it was a mess. I called my mom a lot, and that's not really something you're supposed to do, but I called her a lot, and I would just talk to her and cry. I cried a lot. Third week, it got better because I started school and I had something else to keep my mind off, just being alone. And so it was good. I met this girl named Mia, and she was super sweet and nice. And we hung out like that Saturday. It was really fun. And I didn't feel as alone, but I was upset because I just turned 18 last week and I was in a class with 15 and 16-year-olds. So it was a little bit weird for me to be like, okay, well, I'm 18 years old. It was just weird. And everybody was just like, why aren't you in terminal? And then this week, the fourth week, I got switched to Terminal. Amazing. I have a bunch of new friends, but they always want to hang out, and I can't because my my host my house in France right now is like my first host family's house is really far from where they want to hang out, and it's just really difficult to like meet up. Like I have to get on the bus an hour before our meeting time, and then I would have to like leave accordingly from my social event to go get back on the bus. And the last bus is at 7:30 p.m. and that's just like ridiculous. If you're American, you totally know what I'm talking about because in America you can drive and no one takes the bus, and it's just like I was I still am pretty upset about it, but like it's so bad. Like I have to get up in the morning 2 hours before my first class, and I spend like an hour of that of the 2 hours getting ready and eating, and then the second hour I'm on the bus like going to school, and it's just like I am so stressed out about it. I've been breaking out, and it's really hard. It's really different, and it's not necessarily bad. It's just so different that I'm so not used to it, and I really kind of detest my situation right now, and I'm not having fun. Because I don't know if you guys had the same expectation as me, but when I thought about coming on, like doing an exchange year, like I thought it was going to be the funnest year of my life, and that it was just going to be so much fun. And I don't think I've had a day where I've just been content and just super happy. And it's just like difficult. because I feel really alone. I think it's just my certain circumstance. I don't think it's necessarily a general thing, but just me personally, it's just been a really rough time. And yeah, I don't want to discourage anyone who wants to come on exchange, but you definitely need to know that it's not just fun. It's really, really hard, and it's not for everyone. It really isn't. If you don't do well with being alone or having to start over all over again, then don't come on exchange. Or not don't, but just be wary. And I'm also starting to get sick, so that's fun. And yeah, so I'm just having, right, like, to sum up my first month, I'm not happy, but I'm okay. You know, school is pretty hard. So, premiere, it's like if you're from America and you're like me, it's literally algebra 2, maybe a little bit of algebra 1. Yeah, algebra 1 and algebra 2 for math. The science is a little bit more difficult because I was in S, which is like math and science, and then there's L, which is like literature and languages. Um, but I'm in S, which is like social. Yeah, classes are pretty hard. It's really hard to understand in French because they talk really, really fast, and they look at you like, "Do you understand?" And you're just like, "No, yes, maybe." And yeah, so it's just so different here. And then Terminal is like, okay, well, in Premiere the sciences are like physics, chem, like those type, like bio or science type of things. And then once you get to Terminal, it's like economics, philosophy, um, like geography and history. What other class do I have? English, Spanish. It's just like a lot of more complex ideas rather than like sciences, because I don't know, sciences are kind of just like, okay, like I understand that, but economics is a little bit more different in that. Yeah, yeah. So it's more difficult from a academic standpoint, and they talk faster, and it's just like, psh. But it's better than, for me, it's better because I was a senior last year. This is my gap year, and I already learned everything. So I was like, why would I need to take this again? No thanks. Um, so that's basically a wrap up. I'm actually really upset right now because it's just, uh, I, my host dad took me to the movies today, the cinema, and he told me like, oh, like, we're gonna go see War Dogs, which is the new movie with whatever his face is, but it's that movie where it's the arms dealing in Iraq, and I was like, oh, okay, like let's go, like, and then we went, and he literally just dropped me off, and then I had to go sit in a movie theater alone and watch a movie in French that I wasn't even interested in, but I just wanted to go out and do something, but it's weird. Another thing about France in general is that everything's closed on Sunday, and today's Sunday, so um, well, other than the cinema, it's like the only thing that's open. But it was just like everything's closed, like you can't go shopping, and yeah. So that has been my first month in 10 minutes. Um, if you guys have any questions, just shoot them in the comments. Yeah, so not exactly the funnest video to film or exactly the funnest month of my life. But I'm trying to keep it real with you guys. So there you go. So have a good day. Bye.